Hi, and welcome to another episode of Unboxing Bowie. And boy, am I excited today, because today, finally, after a few years, we have a new box with Bowie albums from the period of 1992 through to 2001. You may know that the last release was until 1988, so obviously the whole Tin Machine period has been left out. Well, we get into that maybe later. But this time we have a brilliant box. It's called Brilliant Adventure and it contains Elf's 11 CDs. And I just got it. I bought it obviously at Concerto in the, let me put this right, Utrechtse Straat in Amsterdam. And it's very nice. It's about 110 euros, which isn't bad for 11 CDs with splendid music, obviously. So, well, obviously this box, as you can see, the nice picture that Bowie made himself. It also has the new logo of Bowie, Bowie 75, which only means that they'll rob us of more money next year when Bowie would have turned 75 probably, with new superfluous re-releases of Ziggy Stardust and Hunky Dory. Anyway, we have this and it's packed in a shrink wrap, which means that it fits, but once you get the plastic off, it will never fit again because it shrinks. That's why it's called like that. So let's have a look. Do I get this off without breaking my fingers or... Oh dear. And then we have a small paper which says what it all contains. It contains Black Tie White Noise from 1993, The Boot of Suburbia, also of 1993, then One Outside, 95, Earthling, 1997, Hours, 1999, and then BBC Radio Theatre. And I'm very excited about that because that's a concert he did 2 days after Glastonbury, and it hasn't been released in full until now, not officially, that is. And then we have Toy, and that is the album that is a lot of talk about, and Recall 5, and that contains a lot of extra material, remixes, re-releases, and also some rare single flip sides and stuff like that. Well, it's totally illegible, especially for me on a CD flip cover, but okay. And now let's see what's inside, because, well, it's a box in a box. Very nice material, this. It's well, feels old-fashioned. Very nice. I'll keep the cover here on top of my dear girlfriend Barbie Bowie. And then you see we have all these albums inside. Let's see what comes out. Will they all come out together? Obviously, of course they do. We have a book, Lit, which appears to contain 128 pages full of interesting information, and you need at least 3 glasses to be able to read that, I guess. So, well, I don't know how to handle this, but you see very small lettering about all the albums that are inside the box. And, well, then we have the albums themselves. Like I said, Black Tie White Noise. It's much better than people claim it to be. The Boot of Suburbia, which is far less boring than everyone claims it to be. One Outside, which is just a brilliant album, one of the best Bowie ever made, really. And then we have Earthling, I don't like it. Then we have Hours, I like it, a lot of people don't. And then we have this concert, which I will play a million times, I think, because what I know of it is a very, very good concert. Then we have Toy, in which they did a very, very, very funny thing with a picture of Bowie at the age of, well, what do you think? 1 or 2, and then they blended a contemporary picture of Bowie when he, in 2000 on top of it. Very funny. And then we have Rewind, which contains things like, I really need my glasses, folk, I'm really sorry. Real Cool World, which is from the soundtrack from the film Cool World, which featured Kim Basinger. Interesting song, also produced by Nile Rodgers, like Black Tie White Noise album. And it ends all with Pictures of Lily, which is a song by Pete Townsend, and Bowie really, really made a mess of that. I can tell you that. It's very superfluous. Anyway, and all the other stuff are things that are already released several times. This is unique to the box, and this is unique to the box, and if you don't have any of the other CDs, then it might be worthwhile to buy the whole box. I might advise it. And then on to Toy. It contains songs that Bowie wrote in the 60s when he wasn't famous yet, and well, if you listen to the music, then you understand why he wasn't famous yet. But he re-recorded it in 2000. It was very nice, and he was planning to re-release it, and then he got a row with his record company, so it never got released until now, not officially, that is. Some of it has been released as B-sides to single songs that were released from Heathen, but they didn't want to wait for that, obviously. So very nice ones are I Can't Help Thinking About Me, Shadow Man, and I think also Conversation Piece has been done very neatly. Anyway, it is at a much better price that you can get this one than the album version, the vinyl version, because it's 4 times as expensive. So that's why I bought this one, and I'm going to play it now. And I, like always, say to you, enjoy the music and God bless.